Hello all, welcome to Case Academy. I am Dr. Kavya. Last video, introduction to financial statement analysis, அதோட meaning, definition, tools, techniques எல்லாம் பார்த்தோம், including some formats like comparative income statement ஓட format. And in the video, we are going to see the format and the problems for comparative balance sheet statement. இதுதான் comparative balance sheet statement ஓட format, whereby இந்த பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்னாலே நமக்கு வந்து அசெட்ஸ் அண்ட் லயபிலிட்டிஸ் வந்து கம்பேர் பண்ணுவோம் பிட்வீன் 1 இயர் அண்ட் அனதர் இயர். அங்கேருந்து இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகியிருக்கா டிக்ரீஸ் ஆகியிருக்காங்கிறத பார்த்துட்டு வில் பி calculating the amount and its percentage. So here we will be calculating the assets and liabilities by classifying. So let's get into the video. Here the question is, Sudhish Company Limited furnishes its balance sheet for the years 2019 and 2020 and requires you to prepare a comparative balance sheet for these years. இங்கே ஒரு பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட் கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு வித் 2 different இயர்ஸோட டேட்டாவோட. ஸோ வில் பி கம்பேரிங் த அசெட்ஸ் அண்ட் த liabilities as per the format. So comparative balance sheet, Sudhish Company Limited, comparative balance sheet as on 31st December 2019 and 2020. So this is the format that we are supposed to follow for comparative balance sheet. So first column would be particulars 2019 and 2020, and whether it is an increase or decrease in 2020 over 2019. 2019 விட 2020ல இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகியிருக்கா டிக்ரீஸ் ஆகியிருக்கா அப்படிங்கிறத பார்க்க போகிறோம். and this is going to be your amount and percentage column. ஸோ லாஸ்ட் வீடியோவில் நம்ம இன்கம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் பார்த்துருந்தோம். now here we are going to discuss about balance sheet. ஸோ அப்போ பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்டுங்கிறப்போ and liabilities வரும். ஸோ first we are going to deal with assets. அதில் we have current assets. As per the question, we have 3 current assets. One is inventory. So அதில் 2019 ஓட வேல்யூ வந்து 40,000 and 2020 ஓட வேல்யூ வந்து 60,000. 2019 விட 2020ல there is a increase in the amount. So it is 20,000. It has been increased by 20,000. How will you calculate the percentage? லாஸ்ட் வீடியோலேயே நான் சொல்லியிருப்பேன், இந்த வீடியோலேயும் நான் அதை ரிப்பீட் பண்ணுறேன். இட் இஸ் 20,000 which is nothing but இந்த 20,000 divided by 40,000 which is your base year value into 100. So it is nothing but your 50%. இதே பேட்டர்ன் தான் நம்ம வரப்போகிற எல்லா ஸ்டெப்ஸுக்கும் ஃபாலோ பண்ண போகிறோம். ஸோ த நெக்ஸ்ட் கரண்ட் அசட் இஸ் debtors. 2019ல it is 40,000, 2020ல it is 80,000 and it is increased by 40,000. So 40,000 divided by 40,000 into 100, so it is 100%. Clear? Next one is cash. 2019ல 20,000, 2020ல it is 8,000 and இதை விட இது டிக்ரீஸ் ஆகியிருக்கு. ஸோ இட் இஸ் minus 12,000. ஸோ மைனஸில் வருதுன்னா ஃபார்மேட் மாறுமான்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா கிடையாது. த சேம் 12,000 divided by 20,000 into 100. So it is 60%. So the total current assets value is 1 lakh. 1,48,000 for this column and இதுவும் 48,000 increase ஆயிருக்கு. So 48,000. So 48,000 divided by 1 lakh which is
48%. Now let's keep this total as A. The next one is fixed assets. Fixed assets like you have land and building, which is 80,000 and 74,000 in this year. So there is a decrease in value of 6,000, which is 6,000 divided by 80,000 is 7.5. The next fixed asset is plant and machinery. So 60,000 divided by 60,000 in this year and 54,000 in this year. It has also decreased by 6,000. So 10%. And the next fixed asset is furniture. It is 20,000 in this year and 28,000 in the second year. So it has gradually increased by 8,000. So it is 40% of this value. So the total fixed assets would be, let's keep this the total as B, so which is 1,60,000, 1,56,000. So which has gradually decreased, so minus 4,000, and the percentage would be 2.5. After this, let's sum up the total assets, that is nothing but total assets A plus B. Clear? So 1 lakh plus 1,60,000, which is 2,60,000, and 1,48,000 plus 1,56,000 is 3,04,000. And now there is a gradual increase of 44,000, and so 44,000 divided by 2,60,000 would be 16.92%. So with this we are completing the asset side. Now let's move on to the liability side. Now let's get into liabilities side. So we have current liabilities. The first current liability is sundry creditors. It is 50,000 on this year and 70,000 on this year, which is gradually increased of 20,000, and this ends up at 40%. The next one is bills payable. Bills payable, this year it is 10,000 and this year it is 15,000 as per the problem. So it has gradually increased by 5,000. So it is 50%. So now let's total this up. So total current liabilities, let's keep this as A. So 60,000, it is 85,000. So it has increased by 25,000. So the percentage would be 41.67. The next one is long term liability. Here in the question la vandu 8% debentures is your long-term liability. So in this year it is 80,000. In this year this is going to be 90,000. இதிலேந்து இது வந்து 10,000 rupees increase ஆகிருக்கு and with 12.5%. ஸோ வேறு எந்த வேல்யூவும் இல்லைனால இதை மட்டும் தனியாக நம்ம சம்மப் பண்ணிக்கலாம். டோட்டல் லாங் டேர்ம் liability which is nothing but same 80,000, 90,000 and 10,000 and 12.5%. And now let's total the liabilities. Let's keep this as B. Now let's total the liabilities, which is A plus B. அதாவது 60,000 plus 80,000, which is nothing but 1,40,000, 1,75,000. So there is an increase by 35,000 and this is your 25%. The next one is capital and reserves. This also falls under the category of liability, but இதை நம்ம தனியாக பிரித்து பண்ணுவோம் so that to have a better clarity. So equity, share capital, which is 80,000 and 80,000 again. So it is clear that it is very clear that there is neither a decrease nor increase. Increase-um agala, decrease-um agala, so it is maintaining at the same level. So it is nil on both the sides. The next one is retained earnings, which is 40,000, 49,000 in this year. So there is an increase of 9,000, so which is 22.5%. Now let's sum up these two values into one total, which is D. So 80,000 plus 40,000, which is 1,20,000, and in this year it is going to be 1,29,000. So there is a increase of 9,000. So the percentage would be 7.5. Now let's total this 1,40,000, this total and this total. So which will be your total liabilities? Let's mark this as C and this as D. So it is C plus D, which is 2,60,000, 3,04,000, and there is an increase by 44,000 and the percentage would be 16.92. எப்போ உங்களோட அசட்டோட வேல்யூ டோட்டலும் liabilityயோட டோட்டலும் சேமாக வந்ததுன்னா then you can very clearly state that your problem is correct. So thank you for watching the video. Do like, share and subscribe.